Welcome to Yoga and Chill. Just talking to the persons watching the replay right now. I just had the most typical struggle ever. Hello, Sally Sand. Hi, Steven. Let us know where you are joining from. But yeah, I just had the most typical struggle ever, which is I couldn't figure out what to wear. Like, I was just overthinking it, and I was just like changing my clothes. And y'all see that it's hot. It is so hot. But yeah, we're here. We are live. So we're going to be chilling for 5 minutes, and then we're going to start yoga. I don't know if you saw the poll. Hi, Lacey Daisy. Where are you joining us from? Let us know where you're tuning in from in the comments. I just have to hold on a little bit because I was like cleaning up my body. Hey, Lord! I know where you're joining from, at least I think I know. Hi, Rich Ruru. But you know, you can still put it in the comments in case. Sure, okay. Hi, Varo Views. Welcome to Yoga and Chill. We're just chilling for the first 5 minutes, and then we'll get into the yoga part. So maybe I should really call it like chill and yoga. How is everybody doing? Oh, Rich is in Portmore. So we have 2 persons in Portmore. I'm not gonna say the name of the other person. Welcome, K Slick. Welcome, K Slick. Hope you're doing good. Can let us know where you're tuning in from in the comment section. Hi, Lacey Daisy. So if anybody is going to be joining the yoga section of Yoga and Chill, get out your mat. Alright. Today we are going to be starting standing up. Lacey's in Mobile. Wait. Hey, Lacey in Mobile. Happy to have you. I think this is the first person that I am aware of following me from Mobile. Do you know me personally, or you just know me through the internet? I used to live in Mobile, for 1 year. I used to live in Mobile. So yeah, we're just a chill little bit. It is 5:05, but I did start a little bit late. So I just need a little bit more time to cool down. And yes, I will remember to turn off the fan. Yesterday I had the fan on throughout the whole thing. It was too loud. Let's just have some peace now. I am so sorry. But guys, it's so hot. Channel. Alright, so today's pose that we'll be looking at was requested. I'm so happy that people actually filled out the poll. Hey, Donny Boy travels the world. It's been a while. Where are you now in the world? Hope that you're doing good wherever you are. So yeah, we'll be looking at chair pose. So if you have any requests, if you have any pose that you want me to look at, please leave a comment and I will look at that pose in the next Yoga and Chill. So I know you personally, but I know your brothers. Okay, cool. I feel like there's a huge delay in the live, but alright, cool, Lacey Daisy. Well, I'm really happy that you could join us today. Hello, Sean, Bike Life 5. Welcome to Yoga and Chill. Let us know where you're joining from. If you guys hear a little bit of knocking, a little bit of sound, there's some renovation happening next door, so just forgive that. Oh, Daver! Hey, Daver! How are you doing? Oh, right, okay. Hi, Stephen George. Alright, so it is time. I will not be able to keep my eye on the screen much anymore. So if you have anything to say, or you have any comments, or if you have any questions about the pose, feel free to leave them as a comment afterwards and I will get to them. Alright, happy to hear that, Devere. So for those of you who are doing your yoga, I hope that you're in a nice little comfortable little outfit, something nice and cool. We're going to start standing up today, and we're going to do a little bit of warm up. Nice gentle warm up, nothing too major. So these standing pose, we call it mountain pose. So I just want you to stand with your toes facing forward, looking down. You may notice sometimes if you're standing. Alright, so we just want to pay attention to the feet right now as we are standing up. So take your eyes, bring them down. Notice if your feet are pointing out, your toes are pointing out to the side, or maybe your toes are pointing in. Alright, so let's see if we can get our toes facing forward. Alright, our feet roughly parallel to each other. Parallel meaning two lines going in the same direction. Wait, that's what it means? Parallel, yes, so this is parallel. Like parallel parking, right? And then this one is perpendicular. Alright, so we're trying for parallel with the feet, toes pointing to the front. Alright, put your hands on your hips, stand up nice and tall. Alright, and we're going to start our little warm up, focusing on the feet. On an inhale, I want you to lift up, come up onto your tippy toes. Alright, you might notice yourself wobbling here, struggling to find the balance. Keep breathing here, don't stop your breath. Try and find a nice little balance. Focus your gaze on one point, that may help you keep the balance. Exhale, bring the heels down gently and with control. Nice. Next inhale, we're going back up. Again, just gently warming up the body, bringing some attention to our feet. Again, take some breaths here. Find your balance. Focus on one point. This is great for your concentration. And as you exhale, lower the heels gently. Come right back down. Great job. Inhale, going back up. We're going to do this 3 more times. Find your balance. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, going up. And on this exhale, we're going to do something a little bit different this time. As we exhale and come down, we're going to lift the toes off the mat. So feel the weight shift back into the heels here. You feel that? Yeah. We want to lift all our toes off the mat. Really stretching the front of the foot here. Nice job. Next inhale, lifting back up. So we're working our feet, warming up the body. We don't have for warm up, guys, because the time is so hot. But we really just want to increase circulation to certain parts of the body. That's what we mean when we say warm up. Exhale down, lifting the toes up. How much we have leave? 1, 2. I'm going to do one more just in case. Alright, inhaling, lifting those toes up. Bringing our body's awareness to the feet. Exhaling down, lifting the toes off the mat. Alright, great job. Come back to center. Try and shake it out a little bit. Alright, you may notice that your feet are just a little bit, a little bit of extra tension. So just shake that out. Shake it out. Shake, shake, shake it up. Shake, 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 shake it up. Alright? And then we're going to continue. We're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to add some arm movements. Alright, so let's just do the arms by themselves first. On an inhale, we're going to reach the arms up. Thumbs up, pinkies facing the mat. Lift them up to the sides. Alright, and on the exhale, we're going to bring the palms facing the floor. Bring them down gently. Just warming up the shoulder region. Again, inhale, palms facing each other, thumbs going up to the ceiling, all the way up. So here you may notice, depending on your range of motion, you may not get the shoulders all the way up. Alright? You may have your shoulders here or here, that's totally fine. Alright? Try and get the shoulders nice up without moving the rest of the body too much. Alright, lifting just the shoulders and exhaling, bringing it down to the side. Alright, let's see if we can do it now. Both the feet and the arms. Inhale, raising the arms up overhead, coming up onto our tippy toes. Nice job. Exhaling, going to lower down the heels as well as the arms, bringing the palms down, and finally lifting up the toes off the mat. Great. Let's continue. Inhaling, coming up onto our tippy toes, lifting the arms up overhead. Nice, slow, gentle movement. And exhaling, lowering the arms, palms facing down, rising the toes up off the mat. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhaling and exhaling. Lifting the toes on the exhale. 1 more time. Inhaling, coming up onto your tippy toes and exhaling. Lowering the arms, lifting the toes up. Great job. Alright, so we're nice and warmed up now. We have warmed up the shoulders, warmed up the feet, and those are actually the 2 parts that we'll be focusing on in today's pose. Today we'll be looking at chair pose as requested, and to begin we're going to start standing. Alright, so everybody's standing up. Again, we're going to stand up nice and tall and bring your hands to the hips. Alright, so in every pose we have a base. Alright, so the base for this pose is the feet. So starting, we're going to start focusing on the feet, and we're just going to try and break down the chair pose. You know, there's a lot of different things happening in chair pose, like trust me, a lot. Alright, so we're going to try and break it down, starting with the feet, coming up the legs, and then coming all the way up the body. Alright, so bring your hands to rest on your hips, relaxing the upper body, focusing on the feet. Alright, so we're going to start at the point that's accessible for hopefully everybody. Alright, so we want our toes to face forward, and we want to bring our feet in line with the knees and the hip bone. So here, your hands are on the hips. You should feel like a bony, 2 bony, should I say the word protrusion? 2 bony parts, 2 bones. Okay, there are 2 bones. Or there are the hip bones. Right here. Alright, so just feel that for a bit. And see if you can make like an imaginary line running down the leg. Your knee should fall in line with those hip bones, and then going down, you want your ankles to be in line with those hip bones. So we're not standing apart like this, and we're not standing with our feet exactly close together, but our feet are just in line with our hip bones. Alright? Great job. So now that we have the position of the feet good, let's look at just the weight bearing of the foot for a little bit. Alright, so sometimes, like for example, me, let me talk for myself. Alright, some people tend to collapse the arches in, right? So we're bearing most of the weight on the inner parts of the foot here. Alright, and then you get like a knock knee situation happening. Alright, or some people tend to bear more weight on the outer edge of the foot. Alright, so what we're going to try to do now is we're going to position our feet directly under our hip bones and see if we can feel the weight evenly right across the entire foot. So to help us do that, we're going to lift up the toes off the mat like what we did earlier. Alright, so lift them down and then see if you can press them down, starting with the pinky, then the ring, middle, index toe, and then the big toe. Alright, so we're hopefully now, at least we're more aware of all the toes, and we can start to press all of them down, as well as bearing weight in the heels. So we're bearing weight in the heels as well as the toes right across the front. And then hopefully what happens when we do that is that our arch becomes lifted. So we don't want to collapse into the arch like this. Alright, we want to really press into the heels as well as all the toes, so that we have this nice arch lifting up here. All right, and that's just the feet. All right, so looking down again, hopefully we have our feet supporting us adequately. We don't want the weight to be like improperly distributed in our foot, right? Like these are like, we want to have our foot bearing the weight evenly, nicely distributed, so that we can have optimal movement. All right, and now from here, pressing the toes down as well as pressing the heel down. We're going to bend the knees slightly, very, very slightly. All right, so what happens sometimes when people bend the knee is this: the knees start to come together. All right, so what I want you to do is take your hands and just bring them to the outer edge of the thigh, and imagine that you are pressing into your hands with your thighs. Like your thighs want to open up and your arms are pressing them in, but your thighs are like, no, I will not close. All right, so you may notice now that your legs start to engage, these muscles, you start to feel them engaging. That's what we want. All right, so you want to keep that engagement here in this slight bend. So your thighs are working, your feet are working, your thighs are working. Now we're moving up to the pelvis. Hands are still here. If you need to take a break, press into the feet, come up to standing, rest for a little bit, and then join us back down here, all right? So another thing that tends to happen, in addition to some people bringing the knees in, which is what we're trying to avoid with this action, some people, remember call him me, I am so people also do this. All right, I'm exaggerating it, but this is what we call like an anterior pelvic tilt. Oh, did you know the time done? Guys, I tell you, I always run out of time in my classes, you know. Anyway, let's continue. All right, so we have an anterior pelvic tilt. What I want you to do to avoid this is to imagine that you have a tail and someone is pulling it down between your heels. All right, so instead of tilting the pelvis out, we have our pelvis nice and neutral. So again, this is not what we're looking for. We have a neutral pelvis. All right, and now from here, we're going to roll the shoulders back, bring the palms together in front of the chest, and this is our chair pose. Yay, you did it! All right, if you want to level this up a little bit, you can inhale, extend your arms out to make sure that your pinkies are facing the mat. Pinky fingers are down facing the mat. Alright, so this gives us that nice internal rotation. Palms together. Then if you want to really take it to the next level, raise those arms up overhead, biceps next to the ears. So a lot of the time when we raise our arms, we tend to raise the shoulders up with the arms. Relax the shoulders, move them down, away from the ears. Not like this. Relax the shoulders. Alright, elbows soft. And we're just here chilling in our chair pose. Alright, now as time goes by, you'll be able to go deeper and deeper and deeper into your chair. Alright, wherever you are right now, enjoy the movement. And remember, movement is what? Medicine. Alright. So it's 5:21, guys. Good job. You did it. Alright, just to add a little bit of information, especially for those who are watching the replay. Alright, to come out of chair pose, if your arms are extended up overhead, first you want to bring the arms down to the hips. Then on the next breath, pressing into the feet, come back up to standing. And then you can relax your body, shake out what you need to shake out. Whew. Congratulate yourself, give yourself a hug. Good job, you did well today. Alright, so that's it for today's yoga and chill. So thank you to everyone who joined live. Good job to anybody who practiced live, and good job to you as well if you practiced on the replay. That's it for me for this week. We will continue yoga and chill next week. I kind of like this, but I tell no lie. I'm having fun with this, so if you want to join, like I said, leave a comment. Let me know what pose you want me to look at, because we can really break down the pose and like work on it, in a more in-depth way. And when we're in class and we're just kind of flowing between poses. Weird. Oh my god. Alright, so as you can see, I have definitely worked up a sweat. Holding a pose, even just a simple pose like chair pose, it's a great way to strengthen your thighs, strengthen your legs, strengthen your hamstrings, strengthen your calf muscles, as well as your glutes. It's really an excellent lower body strengthener, and it's also good for opening up the upper body, the chest and the shoulders as well. It's like an awesome pose. Alright, so guys, that's it for me for today. Hopefully I will see you next week at Yoga and Chill. Bye. Yes.